Hi, this is David Wright, and I gotta get my ICTV.
Hello and welcome to Inside Iona. I'm Kayla Coughlin and I'm so excited to be hosting with my good friend Lauren Filardi.
Thanks, Kayla. I'm so thrilled to be here. As your hosts, we'll be bringing you the latest in Iona campus news, as well as sports and entertainment.
Now let's take a look at what's happening inside Iona.
ICTV's own Matt Ricker sat down with Paul Cetera for a studio interview.
The Social Work Club makes a difference with Pass a Hand.
ICTV welcomes a new show to the air.
Josephine and Allison will keep us in the loop with entertainment news, and Kevin will keep us up to date on Iona athletics.
We have all of this and more on this episode of Inside Iona.
To start our show off, we have an update on Iona Forever. ICTV's Matt Ricker did an exclusive follow-up interview with Paul Cetera, who is the Senior Vice President for Advancement and External Affairs.
In the spring, Iona had its annual scholarship gala at the Waldorf Astoria in Manhattan. Over 700 guests attended, according to Iona.edu. At this gala, Iona raised the most money in all the years of fundraising. Pat Quinn, Catherine McCabe, Hugh McCabe, and Joseph DiPaolo were all honored at this gala. Over $1.5 million was raised. Joining me now is Paul Cetera, our Senior Vice President for Advancement and External Affairs. Paul oversees all fundraising, alumni affairs, and marketing of the college. Paul, thank you so much for coming out today, joining me for this interview, and for ICTV. I thank you very much. So we're going to get right into it. So most recently, on August 22nd, the new North Avenue Residence Hall, yet to be named this weekend, I'm sure. And so that opened. How do you feel about that? I mean, what are your thoughts? How do you feel about the timeline of it? And
Sure. Well, I think it's a tremendous asset for the college. I am equally excited as you to see it become some name other than the North Avenue Residence Hall. We haven't come up with a donor to date to name that facility, but we will certainly keep it on the list and part of the Iona Forever comprehensive campaign. There is certainly an opportunity to do that. The ribbon cutting, which will take place this Saturday during homecoming weekend, is, I think, a great opportunity for us to celebrate. This is the second residence hall in 4 years. This is truly an upper class living environment with truly the views of campus. In the fall, you'll be able to see the Long Island Sound, truly the Queen City on the Sound. I mean, it is wonderful. And you talk about when you come down North Avenue, it feels more and more like a college town. And so you have those 6 stories of residential living, and then that first floor will be some type of retail, whether it's an eatery or some other important activity for our students, as well as for the New Rochelle community. So you're talking about 7,000 feet of retail space that will soon become something for the campus community and the community as a whole.
Great job, Matt. That was part 1 of the interview. You can catch the second part on our next episode of Inside Iona.
The Social Work Club came together in McGrath Room for a worthy cause called Pass a Hand. The focus of the event was to spread awareness about the steps being taken to provide hygiene products for girls and women at risk and in poverty. ICTV was at the event.
PASS stands for People Advocating for Sanitary Support, and that's why you're all here tonight, which is great. As I said, this was started last year, and it's been very successful ever since. I'm very proud of you girls. Since we started last year, we raised over 4,000 sanitary napkins, and we continue to operate. You guys are my engine, so thank you very much. Lima, Peru, even Africa, a lot of girls in the sub-Saharan desert miss school because of their period. It's unfortunate, but it's also a problem in New York and in the US, which is crazy. We're a developed nation, and it's surprising that a lot of inner cities, jails, public schools still don't have access or the money for sanitary napkins. So,
why is this event so important to you guys?
do you want me to start off? Okay. After I learned about this need from the mission trip that I went to, and then realizing that it's an issue even in our own city, it feels great to contribute to help people in our neighborhood And to come back to Iona and hold this event, I think it's great. It's a kit-making event. It's an activity. And we all get to be part of a social, philanthropic, and political movement.
I think this event will raise awareness throughout the Iona community.
Absolutely. We did a dorm storm the other day where we went around door to door and asked for donations for pads. And many people also didn't know about the issue and was really supportive and would give us boxes and boxes and boxes of pads because they never realized that this was a need of so many people.
This is Allison Gannon reporting for ICTV.
It seems that for weeks, the only person Iona students were talking about was David Coulier. Is that name not ringing a bell? Well, you may know him as Joey from Full House. David Coulier came to Iona on September 26th and gave a gut-busting performance in Murphy Auditorium. ICTV's Matt Ricker got a chance to speak with the talented comedian about Full House and his comical life.
What was it like being Uncle Joey on Full House when it first started?
Well, when it first started, we weren't a big hit show. We were a struggling sitcom trying to find a voice in the, in the landscape of television. So that first season was like any other show. It was, scratching and clawing your way to hopefully higher ratings.
Now, I understand from your Instagram post recently that you are directing an upcoming episode of Fuller House. How do you feel about that?
I already did. It was our Christmas show. It was the biggest show of the season, and we had lots of special effects. We had 3 different love stories going on in that episode. The dog falls in love with I can't tell you, can I? But it was a big episode, and how do I feel about it? I feel great because it was so nice to work with my television family, and it was a really fun, challenging episode. So I think that I may have a second career here, maybe. I don't know.
And how did you feel from the transition from when you did Full House all those years and then you ended up doing Fuller House a lot later?
Well, they should have called the show Full Circle because that's what it feels like. We've done one huge big full circle, but we've never been off the air. Full House has never been off the air since we premiered in 1987, and so we've been this show that's become kind of an iconic sitcom through syndication worldwide. And it was surreal being back there with my television family. It was exciting. I look at it as a real gift because they always say you can never go home again, and we all got to go back home.
Now, out of all the things that you've acted in and the shows and everything, was Full House your favorite? Did you have another favorite?
Full House paid the most bills, so Full House is my hands-down favorite. No, it's very rare that you get to make lifelong relationships like we did with Full House. We really are a very dysfunctional family off camera. I really do love those people. We really have shared births, deaths, marriages, divorces, the rise to becoming a huge show to being canceled. So we've shared a lot in our lives together in the past 30 years. It was just the 29th anniversary of Full House premiering on ABC. So, it's very unusual to be on a television series where you really create a family in your life. I'm very lucky.
Well, Election Day is growing nearer and nearer. Catherine Connor had the opportunity to speak with the League of Women Voters and discuss the importance of voting.
Hi, I'm Mackenzie Paris-Gondola with ICTV, and we're here with Ina from the League of Women Voters. So first question, can you explain a little bit about your organization and what brings you here today?
Right. Well, the League of Women Voters was first formed in 1920 when women first got the right to vote. So and there's a long history of who gets the right to vote. It was very limited when this country was first formed. We were concerned about everyone having an opportunity to vote, and we want people to be informed about who they're voting for, because in a democracy, the people decide who runs the government based on what they think the voters want. So if you don't vote, you're letting someone else make decisions without your input.
If you missed the event, check out How to Vote in Every State. It's a YouTube channel started by Hank Green, who is the co-creator of such channels including Crash Course, SciShow, and Mental Floss. Even covers individuals' videos and stories regarding the process of voting for all 50 states. If How to Vote in 50 States doesn't have all the information you need, you can head over to rockthevote.org for more information. Check the County Board of Elections for more information on your local offices. I'm Mackenzie Periscandola on the street. Now back to you in the studio.
Inside Iona is not the only thing that ICTV has to offer anymore. Members are always encouraged to take up their own projects and turn their ideas into realities. ICTV's own Maura Dollard has created a show along with Marissa Pedron. The show is called Gale Feed, and we're so excited about this new show.
Hi, and welcome to the first episode of Gale Feed.
I'm Mar.
And I'm Mo.
And today we're going to be doing each other's makeup while blindfolded. So we both picked a celebrity that we wanted to base ours off of.
Someone who's fabulous.
Yes. I originally picked Ellen, but she's way too minimal for this kind of thing.
Not put anything on Mar's face. It wouldn't look great.
Just kind of like chop my hair, dyes it blonde, and be like, well.
Well, hold on.
So I picked Demi Lovato.
And I picked Taylor Swift.
So I guess we should just do this.
So, yeah, who's gonna go first? You.
Me.
Okay. Let's do this. Okay. Here goes nothing. I can kind of see the makeup. Is that okay? I can't see you at all.
Okay, then I guess it's okay if you can kind of see the makeup.
That way you don't have to tell me. Okay. Foundation. Do I put it right on the egg?
I guess if you want to.
Here it goes. Okay.
You're just roughing up the brows over.
Let's just put some of that good. I'm going a little cross. Did I just put that in your mouth?
Maybe in the throat.
Sorry about that. We're gonna move on to your brows. Okay.
Feel for it.
Is this your eyebrow?
Yes.
Okay.
It's not even like swiping, she's going, like she's brushing my eyebrows teeth.
We'll do your bronzer.
Okay. You want a big brush?
Sure. Okay. Okay. Keep your face still.
Mm-hmm. Nope.
This is how I do my makeup in real life, though. Not good. Oh, I made your face. I think you're gonna look beautiful.
I feel it. I already feel beautiful, I think.
Now we'll do eyeshadow.
Yeah, we will.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, good. Yes.
Thank you. Okay.
We're going dark here, but start light. I like it. Give a good base.
Going with a primer.
Okay. Yeah. Yes.
Use all your senses. Need the smudge stick.
No, neither. Yes. Yeah, that end. Good, good, good. Yep.
Okay.
Under my eyeballs?
On top of your eyeballs.
Okay. Frickin' Jesus.
Eyeball.
Yeah, there it is.
I think this is gonna look really good. I think you're just gonna like be the most beautiful. Okay. Okay. I'm not gonna stab you in your cornea. Where's your eyeball? Just come towards it. Come towards the brush. Teamwork makes the dream work. I think you're done. I'm sure you look beautiful. Are you done? You think you're done?
Yeah, I feel like you got all the essentials. So are you ready for the big unveiling?
Ah! You look so beautiful. Okay, ready?
No.
Set. I think you look gorgeous.
I don't look as bad as I feel. because I just feel like it's just like pulling my skin apart.
Listen, look at that wing right there.
Yeah.
I got that wing.
I don't know what that is, but I'm into it, I think.
Okay, now it's my turn.
So now that she has perfected my face.
I'm sorry, but just look at that wing.
Yeah.
It really is not bad. It's a little Taylor Swift-esque.
Yeah, and your goal was Demi. So imagine you put on fake lashes and we're done.
Okay, Mar, you got this.
All right.
Okay, you got this. I trust you. Mar's actually also. That's how it should.
Your face was turned. I just want to make sure you get your chin, you know?
Get that chin.
The chin is really important, and also. Okay, is that your eyeballs?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Just gotta get.
Get that in my ear.
Yes.
It's very important to bronze the ears.
If the ears don't match, then don't even go out. That's what I always say. Right? Yep. I'm doing some things. Yes. I feel like that was nice. That was like deep. I liked that. That was like really just getting in that crease. Yep, that's one. I feel like that went really well.
Make sure you get that cat eye.
Yeah, I just got it. I'm poking it. Got that, alright? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I want you to go like this.
Okay.
Yep, okay. And then I'm gonna like just kind of like do some like other color to kind of like ombre it a little bit. It gets different as it goes out. Nice, okay. Yes. What?
Sorry, you shoved that in my mouth.
Ready?
You ready?
1, 2, 3. Yes!
Do I look so beautiful?
You don't look as bad as I thought you would. Yeah, so ready? 1, 2, 3. I tried so hard with your highlighter.
Oh my god, I didn't think it was gonna be this bad.
Bad! I thought it looked way better than I thought.
I thought the eyeliner was at least a single one.
So that's it. That's our first episode of Gale Feed.
I think it was successful.
I think so too. I think I'm ready to go on tour.
Yup, we are the next Demi Lovato and Taylor Swift. I'm like a baby model.
So tune in next time and watch me and Mo just do some other great stuff.
We couldn't tell you what it is yet because we don't know, but it'll be great.
Stick around.
It's time to hear about what's going on in the world of entertainment. Allison and Josephine, tell us what's entertaining us these days.
Hey gals, I'm Allison. And I'm Josephine, and we're here with your entertainment scoop. So, Josephine, have you heard about the major split in Hollywood? Wait, what split? What are you talking about? Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie? You haven't heard? They're getting a divorce. No way! Yeah, it was just reported that Jolie has filed for divorce. Sources say it's due to irreconcilable differences. What's going to happen with all of her children? Apparently, she is seeking full custody. Jolie has turned to Hollywood's biggest divorce lawyer, Laura Wasser. Wasser has represented huge names in the industry, such as Ryan Reynolds, Johnny Depp, Heidi Klum. It'll be interesting to see how this divorce plays out. Well, I wonder how Jennifer Aniston feels about that. But in other celebrity news, Rob Kardashian tweeted little sister Kylie Jenner's phone number. The two have been at odds with each other ever since he got romantically involved with Blac Chyna. Hopefully, the Kardashian family can finally find peace now that reportedly the couple have turned against each other. Wow, that doesn't sound too good. Neither do the ratings on their show, according to IMDb, who gave it a 4.8 out of 10. Do you know who does have great ratings? One of my favorites, The Ellen Show, hosted by Ellen DeGeneres, who is currently in her 14th season. Amid success, she decided to take a sick day. Meanwhile, back at the studio, Miley Cyrus was dancing, grooving, and being her silly self as Ellen's guest host. Believe me, it was quite interesting. I completely agree. There's never a dull moment with Miley Cyrus. But speaking of craziness, Could you imagine having a celebrity photobomb your wedding photos? Well, for one lucky couple, Tom Hanks did just that. While walking in Central Park, he noticed a couple taking their wedding photos. So why not jump in? The Oscar-winning actor took several photos with the unexpected couple, and then they both posted the pictures on their social media accounts. Celebrities are no strangers to crashing weddings. Remember, Taylor Swift crashed a lucky couple's wedding back in June.
I would love to have a celebrity crash my wedding.
I agree, that would be so cool.
Tom Hanks is not only crashing weddings, but crashing the box office as well. He is starring in Inferno, which will be in theaters October 28th. Some other great movies to see during the fall season are Blair Witch, Deepwater Horizon, Girl on the Train, and Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. Well, that's all we have for you tonight on this episode of Inside Iona. I'm Josephine.
And I'm Allison.
And we're out.
Thanks, ladies. You know, that Rob Kardashian, I was a big fan of his on Dancing with the Stars.
You know, that was about the only thing I really liked about Rob. It's a love-hate relationship with the Kardashians.
The whole clan.
Yeah, they're not going away though. They're not going away. Exciting things are always happening with the IC Gales. Let's turn now to Kevin Walsh.
Hello everyone and welcome back here, IC Gales. Kevin Walsh alongside Claire Archibald, your female student athlete of the week for the volleyball team. Claire, a really good week for you guys. We'll start with the NJIT game. A really good performance for you, 16 kills and a hitting percentage that was just a shade under 50%. What's the key for you having such an efficient game?
Definitely, I have to give a lot of credit to the setters. Without the setters, I'm not going to get the sets to be successful. I think also just my team rallying behind me and everybody working hard and doing their job. It's a great motivator for me to do my job, and it makes me play the best that I can so that my team can get the W. So.
And for that game, it was the last non-conference game before you really get heavy now into MAC play. How important was it to get a victory, and were you able to kind of tune a couple things up with that being the last non-conference game?
It was really nice because it was on our home floor, and our record now is pretty solid at home. I think that it was really nice knowing that we can win, and it was nice having confidence going into MAC play this weekend. We're capable of winning. It's just it comes down to what we do on our side of the court.
You mentioned being able to kind of protect home floor. Some people have different type of mottos that they keep their team with. Kind of brings to mind it would be like protect this house. You guys for the volleyball team have your own motto. We run this. Can you kind of elaborate on that?
It's something that I kind of like to say. Like we run this mindset mentality. Like when we're confident in our abilities and when we're doing our jobs, honestly, I think we're unstoppable, and I think that it's going to be very hard for teams to beat us. They have to be on their game because when we're on our game, we're rolling. And I think it's very infectious, and once it gets like in a couple people, then everybody just buys into the system, and it gets really fun. It's nice.
You guys really did seem to kind of buy into that system. Then this Sunday against Siena was probably your guys' best performance of this season. You win all 3 sets. You had double-digit kills along with 2 other teammates. What was working for you guys that day?
We were all doing our jobs. Again, it's a big team effort. Honestly, I thought Jess did a phenomenal job. I thought that the setters were on point, and I think that all of us hitters knew the jobs that we needed to get done. And also our coach gave us a really nice speech before the game, basically kind of having us reflect on ourselves and what we want our season to turn out to be. And I think that all of us took his speech to heart, and we just went into the game ready and hungry and just wanting to get that W for our team and for our school and program. So.
Now you look ahead to this weekend, 2 MAC games, one against Niagara, one against Canisius. 2 important games. What do you think is going to be the key for you guys coming away with this weekend with 2 victories?
I think just for like our team in general, I think that like us coming out with that mentality and having that mindset that like we're capable of winning, not even just on our own home floor, but in other people's gyms. I think that's going to be really big. It's going to be really exciting because all the teams seem to be new this year. Everybody seems to be very leveled playing-wise, so it's honestly going to be who shows up. And I think we're really determined to get a couple wins this weekend. We really, really want this. And we want to make MACs this year. That's our goal. So I think this weekend is very important for us.
Thanks, Kevin. You know, Kevin always gets the best interviews. He's just on it with
I
sports.
think it has to do with that amazing hair of his.
That
How
hair.
could you not get the best interviews with the best hair? Kevin Walsh has the best hair at Iona College.
I don't even know how we can even look at the person he's interviewing with that beautiful hair.
Well, everyone, that's all the time we have for this episode of Inside Iona. We hope you enjoyed the new season.
To keep up with what's going on at Iona College, please like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter and Instagram, and subscribe to our YouTube page. Thanks to everyone who had a part in making this episode. I had a blast being your host tonight, and I'm so happy I got to do it with you, Lauren.
Aw, Kayla, thanks. I'm happy I got to do it with you too.
Stop. ICTV would like to thank all of its viewers for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
You know, I really like
forgot
drop
thanks,
card
ladies, again.
Thank you for joining us. I messed up. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I never
it's
do
okay.
this. I never do this. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
Let's go from thanks, Kevin.
Yeah, we can go for Thanksgiving.
I hate when it's cut. It's awful.